it's Katie with String Expert. Today we want to talk about renting versus buying. Now, when you first start playing the violin, it might be a good idea for a few months to rent an instrument and make sure that it is what you want to be doing before investing a ton of money in purchasing an instrument. Unfortunately, if you do this, what I like to think of renting is a sort of throwing a lot of money out the door. Here's the reasons why. So when you rent an instrument, most instrument programs at music stores are a rent-to-purchase program, which sounds great in theory, like you're renting and money's going to buy the instrument. But if you look at it from a financial standpoint, typically the average music store only puts 50% of what you pay them towards the purchase of your instrument. So you're essentially paying a 50% interest rate on that instrument. Can you believe that? It's insane. So if you consider, for example, you're going to buy an instrument or rent an instrument that's valued at $200. By the time you pay it off, you will have paid at least $400 towards that instrument. Now, some music stores get even more creative. They also charge administrative fees, billing fees, maintenance fees on that instrument. So anytime you change sizes, some stores allow you to keep that balance. Some stores, they reset it. So you could be paying, $600, $700, $800 for that same $200 instrument. So I think it's really important to read the fine lines, read the fine prints on the contract, really understand what you're getting into, run the numbers in terms of finances to make sure that this is a good option for you. Something else to consider is if you have a child who's smaller and you want to get an instrument for them. They're going to have to switch sizes as they grow older. In that case, it may be cheaper to rent versus having to buy and resell your violin every single time the student moves on. So there's some good points and bad points. It just kind of depends on what's going to work best for you. Now, something to talk about with a music store, most people don't know this, but there are different levels of quality of instruments that a music store will rent for you. So you can ask for a basic student model, you can ask for one that's really fancy, you can have something sort of in the intermediate area, it's all up to you. But talk to them a little bit about it, because sometimes they'll run rental programs where it's like, oh, rent this instrument for $5 a month. Sounds great in theory, but typically a $5 a month instrument may or may not be a good quality instrument long-term in terms of sound, so it may not be the best option. You may be able to rent a $15 or $20 a month instrument and you're going to get a better quality instrument that's going to sound better, last longer over time. I hope that helps. We'll see you next time at stringexpert.com.